My name's Patty, and I'm 48. Well, outside the home, I mean, I'm very outgoing. I do a lot with my kids, at school and athletically with their sports activities.
Come look for stuff for me, for my daughter.
It's like leading a double life. I have to be one way outside of my home, and then I come inside of my home, and reality sets in. Everybody has their issues. Some of them are more visible than others. And my issue is this. Nobody knows, and I'm sure they would be very shocked. And especially since, we have basically, aside from this, a very normal life.
I'm Dave, I'm Patty's husband. We've been married since 1987. Well, I think it's, in this case, Patty's hoarding is directly related to the shopping.
I'm seeing a clearance tag.
She likes to shop.
Pet egg, 3 cartridges. 5-in-1 magnetic travel game set. I'm seeing gift sets. I'm kind of a sucker for gift sets.
Well, a lot of the stuff that she purchases or has purchased over time is still in the bag that she brought it home in, still got the tags on it. New items, never been used, probably thousands of dollars. Most assuredly thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
I do have ideas as to what brought me to this point, probably issues within my marriage.
It wears on you because it tends to get in your head and you think about it all the time. You think about the impact on the kids.
It's gotten to where it's so overwhelming that it's difficult, and the deeper it's gotten, the more difficult it's become. Especially as far as the kids are concerned. They would like to have friends over. They go over to friends' houses, and they can't reciprocate. And I know it's hard for them, and it hurts them and me, and I hate it. It's a dirty little secret, which I'm ashamed of. When the kids were taken, I was in shock. My daughter and I were out running an errand, and Dave and my son were home.
He started towards the door and came and got me and said, "Dad, there's police at the door." And I thought, okay. So I went down and opened the door, and I knew immediately why they were there. I knew.
I guess someone had called in about my home, have no clue as to who. And they came with cameras in hand and inspected the house.
They walked through the house and they basically stated that the kids needed to go somewhere else.
It was the worst moment of my life. Undoubtedly the worst moment of my life, when the police parade up your street and tell you your kids have to leave.
I'm Dr. Renee Renardi. I specialize in working with people with compulsive hoarding, obsessive-compulsive disorder, and other anxiety disorders.
Come on up. We'll head to the kitchen first.
Okay.
This is my messy, cluttered kitchen.
I'm a cognitive behavioral therapist, which means that I mostly teach people skills that they need to learn in order to get control over their symptoms. Are you able to cook?
Yeah. I just move the stuff off and move it around, and yeah, I know this is not ideal at all. I mean, definitely not.
Well, and it's something.
The whole house isn't ideal.
But
so.
we work at it. And then you said this is your daughter's room here?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like a lot of toys and clothes mostly. And
normally, she had a way to her bed, but I've just kind of been tossing stuff in there, trying to get rid of it elsewhere.
And I think that's something that we're going to work a lot on this weekend, right? So how are you feeling about getting help from other people and having some of the crew come in and...
Relieved.
Yeah.
Very relieved.
A crew's going to be coming in to sort and organize.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger. I am not a therapist, but I've been doing this for over 10 years and really relate to the clients. Okay, and so I'd like to tell you a little bit about what this is. It's a hoarding job. That means we have a lot of stuff.
Feeling a little anxious, thinking of all the things that I should have gone through to make sure, you know, my pictures and my sentimental items don't get lost.
Unfortunately, like in the basement or in the garage, we'll have some critter droppings maybe.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but part of me is relieved that this is getting done. Another part of me is a little anxious about things possibly, you know, getting tossed that are of importance. But I want my kids back, and that's the bottom line.
Hey, Dorothy, can you make sure that they're going through the boxes thoroughly and nothing is left in the boxes?
Oh yeah, they can't flatten a box without making sure stuff is out.
Okay.
But still, nothing's being thrown away.
I know that.
Yeah.
I guess one thing that worries me is the potential trash pile. Like the wagon that's over there.
That's right.
Not trash.
Nope.
So I don't know why it's over there.
Dorothy has told everybody that it's important not to throw things out, categorize things, organize things, and it's important to me.
Hey guys, are you for sure nothing is in any of those boxes?
we sorted through all that stuff
All
already.
those boxes are sorted
Everything
through.
was emptied out and it's just cardboard boxes
Okay,
broken down.
all right.
Well, up to this point, I'm surprised she agreed to do it in the first place. A little skeptical. Just to see how this is all going to happen. See all the stuff that's come out of that garage. It's amazing to see it all scattered out all over the driveway and the lawn. What's going to happen with all this stuff? Is Patty going to let loose of it? Remains to be seen.
Kite string is good.
Kite string is good.
Wagon keep. Valentine container is good.
Valentine container is good.
This I want to keep that. Keep, and the toaster. Sentimental value. Ooh, yeah.
And this is,
And that I haven't decided yet. That's in the I'm not sure pile. Oh my gosh. There's just so much stuff. There is so much stuff.
Anybody need a shovel? When we get into a basement and into a garage, we wind up, well, coming head on with some critters. And in addition, we actually have used some shovels. You know, when we get into the basement, things kind of crumble a little bit. There's no way to pick it up with your hands. And that's disturbing. It's disturbing for us to have to do it, for her to see it, and it's what's so. That's the reality of it.
On TV when it says critter droppings. There. It just hurts to hear.
I think it's really humiliating.
There's no way to fix it.
Yeah, there is.
There isn't.
Everything can be fixed. And nothing has to be perfect.
I was feeling a little revealed, a lot of exposed. You know, this has been kind of my dirty little secret for quite some time, and it, you know, to know that people are seeing this and I'm having to expose myself, it's a little difficult.
The game plan for today is finishing up some of the odds and ends items that we have to do, making sure that it's a safe environment. Things that I'm doing right now, with Patty's permission, is then to go through, get rid of any food that's expired. So, and that happens because things, we don't get to the back of the fridge, we don't always get to the top of the fridge, so items do expire, and being careful about mouse poo when it's on stuff or any kind of indicators of critters. We want to make sure to get rid of that to make it a safe environment.
if stuff has black mold on it,
Right.
it was something that I just, I
Oh,
didn't look
absolutely.
too closely
Yeah,
at it.
absolutely.
So
Yeah, I agree. This is painful doing this, you know what?
Do you want me to go in instead?
No, I can do it. It's just, it's embarrassing and humiliating.
Right there.
Very. Oh, all right, I'm good.
Okay, so what do you want to tell me about the embarrassment right now?
Because this is my daughter's room and it shouldn't look like this. Her room should not be this way. It should be pretty and nice and neat.
It should be nice and neat, I know that.
And it shouldn't look like this.
Did she do all this?
No, she didn't do any of it. I did it. I just felt buried in all that stuff. And it was so embarrassing and so humiliating because they should be my kids' space and they haven't been. And I've created what's in there, not my kids.
All right, looking good, looking good.
It just gave me, I guess, hope and enlightenment for how things are going to be from here on out. I still have those visions in my mind about all the piles of stuff on my table and on my counter and everywhere else. And it feels so different now. No prison walls, no stuff, no cringing when I walk in my front door. It feels great. It's like a rebirth, a second chance.
What do you think?
I'm thinking how excited my daughter's gonna be when she walks in there and sees a room that she can't ever remember having seen. She's gonna be totally elated to have all that space that's all her own.
Well, from the time this started and the garage door opened on the first day till where it is right now, and how far this has come, it's boggling. When I walked into this room, I lost it. I hadn't seen this floor in I don't know how many years. And Patty said something about the kids, how they're gonna react, and I just lost it. The bottom line of this whole thing is this is about the kids. This is for them.
I mean, it was really, really difficult for me to decide to open myself up and to expose myself because this is something that nobody likes to share with anyone, but I knew it was my only chance at getting my kids back.